So my name is Babu Blatt, and I'm one of the program managers at WAO Aotearoa. WAO is a Wanaka-based charity that was founded about 8 years ago and essentially is a collective for climate action and regeneration. And our focus is on accelerating systems change by bringing together people, businesses, local government, and organizations, and so on, and helping them influence beyond their own sphere and drive transformative action in mainly three key areas. So we do climate, ecosystems and biodiversity, and social resilience, which of course includes food resilience. And so food resilience has been part of WOW's work from the very beginning. I've only been part of WOW for the last 3 years, but the founders, more than 8 years ago, together with the board, started thinking about what they wanted to address and look at. And so when the founders and board first shaped WOW's direction, they looked at the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, the SDGs, which, as you know, provide a shared blueprint for peace and prosperity for people and the planet. And also, at the heart of our approach is systems thinking. So the understanding that nothing exists in isolation. And you, of course, you can't tackle climate action without looking at biodiversity, social well-being, equity, or food systems, and so on. Everything's connected. So when we talk about food resilience, we're not just talking about growing more food locally. We're asking deeper questions. How do we build a food system that is really resilient to disruptions?
Yep.
One that nourishes our people, strengthens our local economy, and also regenerates our environment.
Fantastic.
I guess our main focus so far has been connection and understanding, and that's meant bringing together the people who make up our local food system.
Mm.
So a while back, we started hosting a series of hui with local growers, producers, distributors. We also had community organizations, businesses, and council representatives to build a clear picture of what our food system looked like, currently looks like. And from those conversations, we then produced a first report called the Food Resilience Report, which we published a couple of years ago in 2023. And it outlined the state of play here in the Southern Lakes. And one of the key outcomes of those hui was also the formation of the Southern Lakes Kai Collective,
Mhm.
which is a group of about 35 people representing all parts of the district's food system. And the collective acts as a kind of think tank to guide local food resilience activity and advise on where we can make the most impact. And so together, WAO Aotearoa wrote a report with the input of the Southern Lakes Sky Collective, a second report, which we released just a couple of weeks ago,
Mhm.
called Roadmap for Strengthening Our Local Food System. And I really encourage everyone to go and have a look at it. It's online on our website. And it's good stuff. And for me, I think getting 35 people around one table to take a shared systems level view of our food system is really a real achievement in itself. And I think we're also proud that the two reports we wrote don't just serve our district, but they could also help inform food resilience work in other parts of Aotearoa.
That sounds really wonderful work, and certainly something that the Nelson Tasman area would love to feed off and continue. So that's great inspiration for our delegates today. I wondered,
Yeah, well, an ongoing challenge is definitely funding.
yeah.
And I guess we're really fortunate to have a group of deeply knowledgeable and passionate people involved. But, the Southern Lakes Kai Collective is entirely voluntary. And to move from planning to action and to bring our suggested roadmap to life, you just really need long-term sustainable funding. We often say that we've got the seeds now, we've got the ideas, the projects, the vision, and we've even worked on the budgets. What we need now is the soil and the fertilizer, and so that it supports what we want to do, steadily over time. Um, I guess we're also wanting to avoid a short-term boom and bust kind of approach, like what happened with the Jobs for Nature initiative.
Mm.
And our goal is to build something really lasting, a thriving local food economy that supports our people, businesses, and environment well into the future. And when we talk about the future, it's not 2030 or 2050. We're thinking 21, 25.
Sure.
Yeah.
Taking into that next intergenerational change.
Yeah, exactly. And so I was mentioning the report early on. You can go and have a look at it on our website, which is wao.co.nz, so wao.co.nz. And if you look for our food resilience program, you'll find the page and you'll see the report there. And yeah, if I may also, as a side note, just mention that the whole team here at WAO is currently deep in preparation for our annual WAO Summit, which
Yeah.
runs over 6 days. I don't know if you've heard of it. So we're dedicating a full day to food resilience on Friday, the 31st of October. And if you're able to make it or come with other representatives, even just for the day, I really encourage you to come along. There's going to be a full day tour where we're going to go and look at 3 different farms. There's going to be different people presenting initiatives during the tour. And then in the evening, we have some academics who are going to talk to us about food systems. Yeah. So
Fantastic.
yeah, you can check out the full summit program, which is a 6-day event. It's not just about food resiliency. There's lots more on our website as well, wow.co.nz.
Yeah, fantastic. Feat of organization and bringing people at all levels, the grassroots, the people who are advocates, and also bringing in the business people and legislation. So I commend you for being able to try and weave those people together and create such a beautiful and lengthy and intensive um, lineup. It's fantastic.
Yeah. And it's such an inspiring time of the year, when people get to be in the same room and connect. And there's a lot of goodness coming out of the summit every year.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
can imagine. Thanks so much, Ivan.
You're very welcome. Thank you, Rosie.